everyone, and welcome to our Facebook Live study. We are studying the attributes of God, and our study is called Approach. And this week we are looking at an attribute of God that sets Him apart, high and above anything else of this world, and that is His holiness. The Hebrew word for holiness is kadosh, and it means to be set apart or marked off for a holy purpose. And when you look at the Bible, every time someone encounters God, they are not allowed to see His face because God's holiness would overwhelm them and it would actually strike them dead. So you see in the Bible different times where God appears to, for example, Moses, and He passes by Moses and Moses is only allowed to see the back of his head. Or Elijah, God covers him with a veil so that he cannot see his face. And then every other time, Isaiah, for example, in Isaiah chapter 6, he only sees God's robe filling the temple, the heavenly temple. He never sees God's face. But even just seeing God in His holiness and not even seeing His face, His holiness so overwhelmed Isaiah that he realized how sinful he is. And he fell down before God and said that he is a sinful man and he lives among people who are sinful. So whenever someone sees God in His holiness is so overwhelming and it reveals our sin and our shortcomings. But then God gives us a command, and He says to us, be holy as I am holy, and be perfect as I am perfect. And that is a very, very, very tall order, because we are not God and we cannot actually attain that kind of holiness, not on our own. And that's why God sent Jesus. And I want to read for you Hebrews chapter 9 from verse 11, where it says, but when Christ came as high priest of the good things that are now already here, He went through the greater and more perfect tabernacle that is not made with human hands, that is to say, not part of this creation. He did not enter by the means of blood of goats and calves, but He entered the most holy place, once for all, by His own blood, thus obtaining eternal redemption. And it's this blood of Jesus, who is unblemished and holy, that was sacrificed for us and made the way to God open for us. And now we can approach God. We can approach God's throne. And one day, as in Revelation 22, it says that we will see God face to face. We will be able to look on His face because we have been redeemed and cleansed by the blood of Jesus. So we can be holy and perfect as He is holy and perfect, but only if we accept the blood sacrifice of Jesus and live our lives according to that joy. So enjoy your study this week, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.